So I'm speaking with Brian Reeves, who was an early committee member of the Lower Barrington Hall, and he's going to talk about his early memories of being involved with the Lower Barrington Hall. Okay, thanks, Brian.
Right, about 1954, a discussion at the Lower Barrington shop. Land Sheriff and Jack Reeves and me, and there was a couple more there, and they decided we would have to buy the hall and maintain it, which we did. And about 3 of us done a collection around the district and raised enough money to buy it. It was only an ordinary long drop there for a long time, yeah. But then all the material, that's where it come from, to build the toilets on the back of the hall or the front of the hall, whichever way you say, yes.
Yeah.
And other than that, there's not much else. It just went on and on. And
yeah. And that door at the front of the hall that
yes.
opens to a wall.
That was a supper room out there. Where the toilet was, there was not a supper room, a little kitchenette out there. Right. And the kitchenette was taken off when we built the
toilets.
Toilets on there, yep.
Right. Mm. And where was the stage?
At the front of at the back of the hall.
Right, the other end.
Where the meeting room is now, that was there, yep. And when they originally the Methodist Church built this upper room there and joined that with the church, and there was a door into the church, come out into that, and then come right through into the hall you could. Right. When the church we took away, we completely covered that back in because there was a hole there where the door was. But some funny things. Even the bees took over the back of the supper room at one stage, and we got them out one year, took the whole lot out. We had to take the weatherboards off where the fireplace was and got them out, and the very next year they came back.
Right.
So the next year we took them out, we put sump oil all over inside the weatherboards.
Stop it.
And they never ever come back.
Did you get any honey from the bees?
Lots.
Oh, really?
They got lots.
So they had a honeycomb in there.
In between the weatherboards and the line, yeah, true, but. Yeah, and there's a few things. The RED scheme the government set up a long time ago. We applied for money for that, and that's when we got the hall completely painted out inside.
Right.
And then, 10 years later, they decided we had to paint it again, so we applied to the council, and they said you've got $1,000 there, but you've got to employ someone as well. So I got a girl called Pam Dodd, and Pam Dodd and myself, we repainted inside out the hall again.
Yeah.
And that's 15 years ago, I reckon now.
15 years, yeah.
I reckon.
So what was the RED scheme at that time?
The government had it. There was people was unemployed, and they employed, and there was 4 young blokes come down, and they were there for a week and painted the hall out.
Right.
And the government paid for it. Yeah.
Yes.
It was interesting because at that stage, the council wanted us to invest the hall in the council, but we said no, we can't do that. It's ours and we'll stay there,
Yes.
And because originally when it was set up, there was 5 trustees. That's how it was set up. And there was Barry Brooks, Viv Jeffries, Hughie Smith, Harry Page, and myself were the 5 trustees. And when we applied for that last grant we got from the government would not lend us money because it was a private enterprise.
Yes,
so
at that time.
we had to go,
because you weren't incorporated
then. Yeah, and so we had to do, or went through all the proceeds of becoming incorporated, yes. Which took a lot to do. But yeah, and then they gave us the money. But in the early days, like Darryl Baldock when he was in Parliament, he gave us money. We weren't incorporated then, but
no.
They didn't really want to know.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. And it was the local community in which he lived too.
Yeah, there's not much else, the hall, as I say, it's been there a long time.
It has been there a long time. And
another big job we done, originally there was 2 big, there was 3 beams, 2 of them in the hall, and there was always a problem when you played badminton. So that was a massive job. I think about 4 of us went and cut them out and put 2 big steel beams or steel rods right through. And we took them out. Yeah.
Because the shuttlecock got caught up there.
Yep, there was always hitting them, always. And, I mean, there was 8. They were big beams.
Yes.
They took them
sit
out.
Up on top.
Right. Yep. But But other than that, things always involve the hall's been used for so many different things, especially Christmas parties. But originally they used to have kitchen teas. Anyone that got married, they had everyone got a party, you know, or an evening, I should say.
It was Lower Reeves used to come around and collect money for a gift for people that got married.
Yeah, no, it was a big thing collecting money in the district for the hall. I know I done it quite a few times. There's quite a few done. Hughie Smith used to do it, Jack Reeves, myself, and Land Sheriff was the hub of the hall when it started, and it really was what really set it going, because you had a base to go back to all the time, which was good.
That's right.
And Lance, he had. What's the word? He had plenty of cheek.
He had the knack.
to ask for money and push for money and get people involved, you know, which we done for a long, long time.
That's right. And when you played badminton you played with the competition before the ladies just went out on their own.
I wasn't a good badminton player, but I was always about there because Janice always played.
Yeah, that's right. So in the mix in those competitions, that was played at the hall. Yes, that's right.
And they used to have, because there were so many, they used to have training on Monday night, Tuesday night, and the girls the team used to play Wednesday night.
Yeah.
But they always had a Monday night for all the kids to come in, which was helped them to go on. But
And when did the men play? Like for the mixed competition before?
Usually Wednesday nights, though.
That was Wednesday nights.
I think it was usually Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Not only just there, they used to go. The team used to go to Sheffield, and they used to go to Wilmot, and used to go quite a lot of places, you know. But it was a big evening to come back when they always had the badminton there, because they used to always light the fire.
Yes, the fire was in the other room where the supper room was.
The supper room, yes.
That was always,
But other than that, it's interesting, the whole aspect of it. But it was pretty ordinary in the early days, though. Very ordinary.
Well,
the toilet without the bag.
The toilet out the back, because I remember one lady told me that there must have been, maybe it was a time when the hall was owned by the Methodist Church, and there was a drop toilet there at the time, and the girls were a bit afraid to walk to the toilet because the guys would be just there outside the hall.
True.
Did you get up to any tricks like?
Not in my day, no, not really. No.
You weren't one of those that was a bit cheeky, and
some of the earlier ones probably done, but not in my time.
No, you were fairly sedate, fairly good, well behaved.
Try to. Anyway.
Yeah, we've got perhaps a couple of characters that we'll be meeting with Damien, and they might have a different story. I think they might have been the characters.
Pam Dodd was a character, wasn't she?
Yeah, well, when Pam Dodd and I painted the hall out, she was so lucky because she was up the ladder on the end where the flag and that is now, or
yes,
front of the hill.
And the ladder slipped, and she fell from the top to the floor.
Oh no!
And she landed on her feet running.
Did she?
Yes.
Landed on her feet?
Yes. I always remember it. I thought how lucky she was, or we were.
Well, that's right. It's wonder she didn't injure herself with the impact.
I'm sure. Yeah. But
so who was Pam Donovan?
Did she spill any paint?
No, well, probably did. I don't know, but Pam Dodd. She lived lived down in Paluna.
She's from
originally Donovan, Donavon. Dodd.
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 D-O-D-D,
right.
Yes. She was a carpenter and a painter and all that. She was.
She?
So that's it.
She was before her time.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, well, she was out when we moved from Lower Barrington to Paluna. She was our neighbour at Paluna. That's why I got her to come up.
Yeah, she was from a Beulah.
Oh, Beulah. She was a front
girl.
Yeah. Oh, right, yeah.
But, it's interesting when they got the contract to do the floor. Darryl Baldrick said get two quotes, and he said, well, which one do you want?
Yeah.
He said, take
your pick, because
it was $3,000 to replace the whole
floor.
We're talking, this is nearly 40 years ago, 35, 40 years ago. That's how much values have increased colossal. Today you look at probably $100,000 to replace it.
That's right. Exactly. That's what you have to do now.
Yeah, but the old floor was full of borers.
Was it?
That was a problem, yeah.
Yes.
We burnt most of the timber. It was shocking stuff.
And the seats around the wall, were they already there, or did you have to build those?
Yeah, Jack Reeves' son-in-law, Warren Thompson.
And
Ian Collins. They're the two that done it. Now, Jack paid for all that.
Did he? Yeah.
They done the seat, put the seats in, yeah.
Right.
And the 3 new windows at the front of the hall.
Oh, yes.
They've been replaced, and Ian, he built them and replaced them too.
Right.
Yeah.
This is all after it was taken over by...
Yeah.
By the local community.
Yes. There was a lot of voluntary work, lots and lots,
yes.
you know. When they done re-weatherboard the front of the hall, I mean, they was there 2 weekends they completely done the whole front. All the weatherboards in the front were rotten.
Yes.
They were rotten, and they're quite okay now. But, but
a lot of community money has gone in. It was all community money.
Yeah, that's
gone. Besides, Darryl Baldock with his grant and everything, but a lot of it was donated time and money.
Yeah, well, I spent 40 years every week, whatever. I used to keep the spouts, make sure they was out, make sure that there was water into the tanks, this sort of thing. And
it was all cleared and everything like that.
Anything that went wrong, kept wrong.
Toilets, I replaced a couple of systems, they collapsed, and the roof, I put a new ridge capping from one end to the other, and we had problems with the leaking in the hall. I replaced all that, and the same as the old supper room. My son came and we put new windows in that. I mean, it's all gone now. But it was all charity work. No one ever paid for nothing. Nothing at all. No. Which is good. That's what we was there for.
Right.
That was there for.
And that's brought us up to today, where we are today.
True.
So we've got a hall now that we're very proud of, but it was the foundation and the people who actually started it and put all that effort in.
Because it's very interesting going back before. What's name came on the scene, John Romman. Yeah. Barry and I discussed what we're going to do, because only Barry and I was only two in the tail end. It was sort of, there was no one.
That's right.
And I said, what do we do? Do we give it back to the Baptist Church? And I said, well, we really got to do something with it, because we can't continue to do this.
No.
We had no backup, and it all. And there's one which Barry and I got, where they got a new meeting room, and all of a sudden this is brilliant. After all these years, but Barry was always there every time there was a working bee. Barry was always there, which is good. Yeah. Good, but and there's a lot of other blokes. Kevin Emery's the one who's passed away about couple of weeks ago now. He come and he painted the roof of the hall a couple of times. Spray painted, which was good. It saved us doing it, those sort of things,
so he spray painted, didn't realise that,
He donated the paint too, didn't he?
I think he did, yes. Yep, true. Yeah, a lot of donations for paint.
Yes.
Oh, gosh, it was a lot, I know when poor old Jack was alive, he donated a lot of stuff. Always there,
Yes.
But,
Yes, we've got so much to be grateful for those people that actually built the foundation for how it is today.
And it all come about, the hall being built, because between the Lower Barrington shop and the house above it, there was a hall called Middleton's Hall.
Yes.
And that was burnt down.
That's right.
My dad talked about it, and that was burnt down. And once that burnt down, they thought, what do we do? So the locals decided, the Methodists decided to build a hall. But apparently there's a lot of argument about it, because a lot of other people put money into it besides the Methodist Church, and once it became their property, it was theirs,
Yes.
which didn't really matter. Everyone used it. So
that's right. Yes.
But That's about all I can tell you.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty good coverage. So that's excellent, Brian. And Janice, thank you very much, because that's that early history that it's just so important to capture. So thank you very much.
Yeah. No.